morning, Las Vegas. This is Rise and Shine.
Good morning. Do you like our new intro music?
I love it. That's why I have my boots today.
Yes, wow. Will everybody please take a moment to recognize Maria's boots? Are those not spectacular? I'm from Texas and I know boots, and those are nice boots.
I know. I went to a boot barn that cost me probably $500 to $1,000. And
Going there?
No, when I went to a boot barn, I went there to shop for boots.
Right.
And
That's a good place to look for boots.
I look on every single aisle, including sizes that doesn't fit me. And I haven't seen anything I want, and those are expensive boots. And somebody's buying it for me. And I said, I don't want anything of these boots. I said, they need a fashion designer. They need to hire me. But anyways, and
Boot
then,
Barn needs to hire you.
yeah, so that they can design the right boots, right? Because I didn't see anything I want.
Well, maybe
so,
you're not their target market.
Probably not, you're right. So anyways, I went to this other store. I walk, first thing, when I go to shopping, first thing I look is the shoes. Okay, shoes rack first before anything else. And my I have a really good eye. I have eyes everywhere in my head when it comes to shoes. So I spotted this.
I don't know what that means.
I spotted this and I'm like, oh yeah, I grab it, fits me. Let's go home. I'm done shopping for the day. That's how I shop, by the way. But anyways, welcome back, Chris. It's been 10 months.
9 months, yes. I've been in Texas and I was touring. It was fun. Got to perform in Dallas and Fort Worth and Austin, Plano, Addison, Oklahoma City. It was a fun tour.
Yeah.
It was my first comedy tour.
Yeah, I know. He went all over and
Got
show
to stay
his
with
talent.
Got to stay with family. That was nice at first.
That was amazing. But anyways, say hi to our Instagram followers out there. Hi, thank you for tuning
hi
in.
Instagram.
Go on our YouTube channel and our website so you can see the live video with the beautiful background. But anyways, how hot is it?
How hot is it? It's not that hot. It's nice. The rest of the country's hotter than Vegas is. But this is the segment where we gamble on the high today.
All
and
right.
I think I'm up 3-1. So my guess is 102 for the day.
For the day?
And your guess?
And my guess is 99.
99. She's keeping it under the century mark. And we go by Weatherbug. We use Weatherbug. And the high today, according to Weatherbug, 102.
Oh, you actually cheated
did
again.
not.
You keep on cheating every
No,
time.
I didn't look. I looked days ago. I didn't cheat. Thank you very much. I won.
Cheater. But anyways, we are actually with primary voting just finished.
Yes, Maria
That's
and I.
our news today.
We worked a fundraiser party a couple of weekends ago, and a lot of politicians showed up. It was for a specific lady. Well, her name was
Jennifer Fauci. I think she's still in the run. I'm not
I
sure.
didn't look at her numbers.
Yeah, I checked. But anyways, I just want to say kudos to Max Berkeley, and he's actually won the primary. And he's way ahead from everybody.
Was he there?
No, it's actually, no, he's not there. He's not there. He is actually racing against Amy Wilson.
Right.
Amy Wilson is second, but it's a really long, I don't know if they're gonna actually going to compete.
A runoff. I can't remember the rules.
Because they are both Republican, I believe, Democrat. Republican. They are Republican.
But somebody has to get over 50%.
Oh, is that what it is?
Or they do a runoff. Yes.
Oh well, I talked to Max a few days ago, and I said, "Is this mean you're going to the general?" And he said, "Yes." So we
Okay,
are
so
going to.
that
We
means he
are.
won it. Good.
Yeah, we are going to follow him for his campaign, and he's a good man. I just wish that what is his name? Clark Bossert won that young running for, I believe, representative. I don't wanna actually say something because somebody scream at me when I actually share it and puts other race.
Oh yeah, no, you get in trouble if you.
Yeah, they were like screaming in my face. I'm like, dude, you didn't give me your bio first of all.
Right.
You don't pay me? Don't scream in my face. If you pay me, then you can. But you need to be paying me at least $1 million.
Right. So if you want to scream in Maria's face, please send your payment, your payment to socialmediashows.com. Make it out to Maria, and we'll arrange for
Well,
you.
I'm just excited that we are back at Rise and Shine. I'd run it twice already without Chris because
Yeah.
he's too busy, man.
I'm just trying to get set back up, man.
I know.
I'm nesting.
He's nesting. So, do you have any news today?
News. Well, the big news today is the Supreme Court has overturned Roe Wade.
What's wrong with Wade?
That is the abortion case.
Oh, they turned it away?
They overturned it, saying it's up to the states.
Oh.
That happened late last night, so that's the big news.
Oh.
To further separate this country between blue and red states. Now, people,
That's good. I like that.
I'm mixed.
But anyways, how about the raise of interest rates?
That was last week. The Feds went up again on the interest rate to slow in inflation, which seems backwards to me, but
Yeah.
what do I know? I think
Now,
you'd
that is
lower
bullshit,
the
yeah.
interest
Well,
rates to
It
slow
seems like
inflation.
recession is coming.
Yeah,
It's
What do we know?
showing that, especially that's what they're trying to
the
do.
recession. I'm waiting for the I'm waiting for the end of the world.
This is a really
I think
good.
we got like 2 months left before
This is
we
a
get
really good.
smoked.
This is a really good talk because our guest coming up in our next segment is she's a real estate
Oh,
realtor.
okay. Right?
She's in real estate. Wrong grammar. That's okay. Second language. But
Right. No, this is an interesting market right now, and then it's Las Vegas is not very different. I was doing
No.
looking for places to live in Texas while I was there too, trying to decide what I was going to do, and there's no inventory on new houses because of wood going through the wood prices have doubled.
really, well, I see all
Lumber
this.
prices have doubled, so there's no inventory, which makes the rental market go insane.
Well, there's so many. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask all these questions. I'm gonna save it. But anyways, do you have any events coming up? I wanna actually do all these things because we're gonna have a really extensive conversation, like really serious conversation with our guests. So yeah.
I do have some shows coming up in July. I'm at I've got a big show at Artifice in the Arts District on the 23rd, and I'm at Rick's Rollin' Smoke the second week of the month. I'll have to confirm that date, but we'll get those on my website, chriscookcomedy.com. Look at the website, chriscookcomedy.com. And we'll update those as they get a little closer. All right. What else? You got any announcements?
Yes, I get announcement.
Give me your announcements.
Well, before the announcement, I just wanna actually, I believe this Saturday. Oh no, it's July 1st. I believe it's Move Me No Mountains. It's a non-profit organization. Is coming up. They have actually a premiere. Just go on our site or our pages on social media. It's right there. They need a lot of volunteers. They actually help so many people. So go and check them out. And also, my favorite one is the auction for firefighters. I forgot but it's actually Nino Galloway is the vice president of the Firefighters Association. This is actually to help first responders. So what they do is they do an event, and you can have date night with one of the firefighters. It was, well, they have women, they have girls, and they have
Okay,
guys.
okay, you
So
gotta
it's
clarify.
it's really fun. Oh my God, with all those apps. Yeah, go and check them out. It's an auction night. They do this once a year.
What's the fundraiser?
The fundraiser?
Or what's it called again?
I'm gonna go and
So they
check
can
it
look
out.
online.
Yes, let me. Oh my God, it's amazing. Nino Galloway is a firefighter. They were actually on my show a few months ago, and I was trying to get him today here so that we can
Promote his event.
Yeah, okay. I obviously I already deleted it, but I forgot the name. I wish I have my phone here. But Nino Galloway, and I believe it's posted on my page and also Nicole Vega's page. So yeah, check it out. And also, there's a lot of events coming up tomorrow. Right now, on the bottom of your screen, you can see all the events that's going on this weekend until next weekend. But tomorrow is a big one, which is we're gonna be streaming this country singer Whiskey Tenor. They sing original music. It's gonna be tomorrow. He's starting. I believe doors open at 6:30. 7 o'clock is the show at the McDonald's Ranch.
McDonald's Ranch.
Yes, I believe it's $25.
Whiskey Tenor.
Yes, Whiskey Tenor.
And is that the band that's our new intro and outro music?
Yes, and they were the oh my God, Paul Gregory just joined the band, and I remember I was letting somebody listen to the song, and he said, I don't like that guy, and I said, why? It's because he is trying to imitate the famous country singers, and I'm like, that's a good thing. His voice is amazing. Listen to our outro and intro. And anyways, that's tomorrow. Please support us. If you want to buy get some tickets for tomorrow, it's go to thevegasvoice.com or their page on social media. So they are
Vegas Voice.
the Vegas Voice. They are the producer of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, but I am streaming it, and we are streaming
We're
it.
gonna stream it live. So look for
Yes.
that. That's tomorrow. Even if you can't make it out to what's the name of the event center?
McDonald's Ranch.
McDonald's Ranch. If you can't make it out, you can watch it on socialmediashows.com at what time?
7 o'clock is the
7
show
o'clock.
starts. Yes, and then we have the different. I'm just gonna have to, because these people actually support me so much, and I just wanna actually give my support back. Carpenter's Legacy is now residency at the Mint Las Vegas. They play every Tuesday and Thursday night from 4 o'clock to 7 p.m.
Oh, the Carpenters cover band. They are really, really good. They've been
Yeah.
on
On
our
different
show and Maria's shows many times.
Yes.
Many different shows. They're very, very talented.
Yes, and also we have Estefano Di Santo. Estefano Di Santo, by the way, he used to be the cast or actor The Days of Our Lives. So yeah, so he is amazing. He's just totally the sweetest guy ever.
Days of Our Lives, man.
And I know, right?
That thing is still on, I think.
Yeah, it's still on.
My
I never
my
watched it.
grandmother used to watch that.
I never watched it, but I seen the commercial and everything. July 1st, it's his he actually play at Sterling Club at least 3 times a month.
Which club?
Sterling.
Oh, it's at the Sterling Club. Oh,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
Sterling Club.
Which is private, isn't it?
Friday, July 1st. So he's gonna have a lot of new guest singers, and I'm not gonna read all those things. And then we have Tony Arias. I believe it's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow at 7 p.m. the same time as the McDonald's Road. Hi, Tony. Oh my God, that guy too is just amazing. And yep, so those are The one that I have so far, events here in Las Vegas, these are locals. It's a local events, and they're, even though you say locals, they are not just locals. They are national performers and actors.
Nice. Should be fun.
It's fun.
So there's a lot going on this weekend in Vegas. Get out and get some fun.
Get out. And
It's not going to be that hot. It's only 102 today. 102 in Vegas is nothing. That's nice. You can still wear jeans in 102.
no, I can't.
The rest of in Texas, it's 105 today, and they have 95% humidity. And if you want to know what kind of miserable that makes you,
I wouldn't like to know.
humidity is evil.
So yeah. So anything else?
No, I think that's it
Can you
for
crack a joke?
events.
By the way, he's a stand-up comedian, and he's gonna crack a joke. Do you have a brand new one? Any brand new?
Yeah, I just wrote one.
Do you remember it?
Not at the moment.
Well, give me something that you remember.
Oh, I did start a new diet. Did y'all? I put on some pounds traveling.
You did?
I did, yeah. So it's a vodka diet tonic diet. Have you heard of this? It's great. Just last week I lost 3 days.
You lost 3 days.
This is where we get the crowd. You need the button for the laugh
Oh, I have those
in the back.
buttons.
You can laugh out loud, guest.
By the way, any more jokes?
Tough crowd. No, but you can see them at Artifice on the 25th in the Arts District. Rick's Rollin' Smoke the second Wednesday of July. Also.
And also our pay-per-view Chris Cook Comedy Specials is still on chriscook.com, and we should have one coming up pretty soon.
Part 2. Yes, we filmed several.
Oh, we're gonna have part 2 actually. Yeah. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. Anything else? Is that all? Well, you know what? We are going on a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna have the beautiful, amazing Serena Anderson. So please don't go away.
We'll be back in 2 and 2.
You still have that, huh? 2 and 2. Oh, I.
Yes. This old dude here is down in the 89101 with the pimps, hookers, and crackheads. I have the ass of a 16-year-old boy. So, get you some cheesecake. I had to watch porn at the office. They paid me to watch porn at the office. Up is down, black is white. Porn is good again. Full official name and title is Captain Chris Cookie Cook, the Cook County Chili Cook and comedic curmudgeon, captivating crowds from coast to coast. Yes. This old dude here is down in the 89101 with the pimps, hookers, and crackheads. I have the ass of a 16-year-old boy. So, get you some cheesecake. I had to watch porn at the office. They paid me to watch porn at the office. Up is down, black is white.
actually sung Holy Cherokee by Whiskey Tanner.
Whiskey
And-
Tanner.
Yeah, that's the only song they have that has that tune that I can that I only go with the tune. I should just remove the
What does
song.
that mean?
but
You mean the beat?
the beat? Yeah, the beat. Whatever.
Well, they're imitating an Indian drums. That's their beat.
Oh,
It's a song about a Cherokee Indian killing and murdering people.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm gonna
Very sensitive.
I'm gonna ask. now I gotta have to cut that on the instrumental.
Because we'll get complaints. People hate murder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some people hate murder.
Anyways, talking about murder, and we have our beautiful Serena Anderson right here.
Who's killing it right here in Vegas?
Yes, killing it. Yes, she's killing it here in Vegas.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
I love it. Look at her. She is like so vibrant, and she is just like, when you see her, you're just like want to jump, because that's how her energy is. Oh my God! If you see her interview with Ninon, oh my God, I was like, this is the girl. But anyways, welcome to the show, and you are a realtor. You heard us talking about in Chris, but before that, tell us a little bit more about ourselves to our viewers.
Okay, so a little bit about me is I'm a broker here in Las Vegas. I own a company called Royal Realty. I have a team of fantastic real estate agents, and we have a nice, well-oiled machine. We have several different things that we do, such as video content creation. I also wrote several books on real estate, divorce, going through divorce and selling your own home, and home improvements that improve the value of your home. And our passion is to educate and to be a part of the community. I also am a part of a few different nonprofits where I give back to children in the community. I'm one of the official Wonder Women, and we go to the hospital, the children pediatric burn units and cancer units, and
Dressed as Wonder Woman?
we're dressed as Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Photos, get those photos.
Yeah.
The viewers want to see them.
Yes.
Yes, give that to me. But anyway,
I
we're
will.
live. But we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, tweets right now. Whatever we say
It's there.
is there. Yes.
Yeah, and then I'm also the Princess Leia, and also do the same type of thing. So two separate nonprofits, but same activities, and we all work together. And then also a part of a nonprofit called Real Talk for underprivileged children in our community to help give them money for extracurricular activities. So ultimately, our goal is to, yes, do real estate, educate, but also give back to the community. That's very important to us.
And this woman, one of the reason why I wear my shoes today is she's from Montana.
I am from Montana. You look very Montanan today. You're like a mix between Vegas and Montana. It's gorgeous. I love it.
That's why, remember I told you, she's from Montana, so I'm gonna wear my boots, plus I will have Whiskey Tanner. So I'm just literally like, because somebody told me that I cannot be a cowgirl.
A cowgirl?
Cowgirl.
Aww.
Yeah. Your accent almost...
Saying cowgirl.
Cowgirl. She's saying cow.
Well,
Not
that's
call
what
girl.
That's what
No, she could be a cowgirl. She gets
that's
accused
what
of
I
that.
wanna be when I grow up.
A call girl or a cowgirl?
Have you seen my poll earlier when me and Chris on me? It shows earlier, so they see that's my poll. Okay.
Oh, they can see it on Instagram.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's my dancing pole right here. Okay.
And it only holds because she weighs 17 pounds.
Yeah. Have you ever done the pole dancing fitness thing? There's a fitness
I
one.
want to do that.
Yeah.
technically, but that's really I'm not really physical fit, so
You look like you are.
I know, right?
You're adorable.
Thank you. But anyways, so we have so many things to talk about,
Yeah.
because I have all your books ready to get on the screen earlier when we
Yeah.
go through it. But first, I want to actually tackle the you.
Well, I'm a family law paralegal by day.
Oh, okay.
So this is very, selling the house during a divorce happens a lot. Sometimes it's by agreement. Sometimes they can't agree, and the judge. And I work mostly for Texas law firms, but the judge will order the house sold.
Yep.
And look,
I have a question though. Okay, so I'm divorced. Our property is community. What do you call that?
community property.
Community property, and when we got divorced, he said to me that they because he lied, and I'm putting out there, he lied to the judge, and he said Maria is nowhere to be found. When he called me on that day before he went to the judge, he said, what are you doing? Just letting you know, I'm filing a divorce. He is on the phone with me, and then he lied to the judge that
He wasn't filing it; he was proving it up. He was finishing it.
yeah. So, anyways, so I didn't know that. I thought he is just telling me. I didn't know that he is really doing it. So
Right.
2 years after, I figured out that he filed, and then, and then, and then 2 years after that's the provision. What do you call that? So we cannot contest that after.
Statute of limitations.
Yes,
on
statute.
appeal.
So, anyways, I called him, and he said that everything is what do you call that is given to him, including the house. But now, my name is still in the property.
Wow.
So that this is I'm not gonna actually because
Right. No, and
Yeah.
you need a Minnesota lawyer is what you need, because all that property's in Minnesota. So but yeah, if he committed fraud, that statute is maybe null and void because he lied to get to that point.
the only thing is I cannot prove that he called me because the phone number that I
Right.
used before. Well, we can still actually retrieve
You could
those.
subpoena
No, it's
records.
how he served you. But there's plenty of things we could do. But let's get back to our guest,
Oh my God! You just give me hope.
Maria.
Okay.
There
I
is
know,
hope.
I
There
knew
is
it,
hope.
I knew it. I know that when I get there, But anyways,
Real estate in Vegas.
yes,
Remember we were talking about real estate in Vegas.
yes, I know. So, anyways,
Let me,
Squirrel.
let
I
me,
know.
let me fill you guys
I'm
in.
just like I just got. Anyway, so what is the how will affect us with this raising of interest?
Yes. So I'm super happy to give an update on the real estate market because we're starting to see quite a bit of a shift within the last few weeks up since the rates changed. And we're now having more inventory on the market. We're at about 40 to 50 days worth of inventory. During the buying frenzy, we were at 2 weeks of inventory. So that's substantial. That's great news.
More than double, yeah.
Way more than double. And now we're seeing homes are on the market longer, so they're not selling as fast. There's not the 20, 30, 40 offers on homes. Now you might see maybe 5, maybe 10, and it's taking longer for those offers to accumulate. Now, this is great news because buyers have been at the mercy of sellers for the past year and a half, 2 years since this buying frenzy went down. For me, I don't like the market that we've been in. A lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, I bet you just love this crazy hot market. And it's like, no, not really. There's pros and cons to everything. Sure, it's great for a seller, but when it's so unbalanced, you see the most nastiest sides to humans. They're paying way over what it's worth, appraised value. Mm-hmm. People were having to waive their appraisal contingencies, their home inspection contingency. It's just not right, in my opinion. It's definitely not. So seeing more inventory, we have almost 6,000 homes on the market now, which is great because we were at about 2,000, 2,500. Mm-hmm. Now there's more options for buyers. They're now, I don't know if we're quite there yet, but soon we should be able to ask for maybe some closing costs from the seller. We might even start seeing some prices come down a little bit. How much will prices come down? Only time is going to really tell. But I'm very excited about the shifts going on. I've been in real estate almost 9 years ago, about 9 years. And throughout my time in real estate now, I did not realize how amazing the market was 3, 4, and 5 years ago when someone could fly into town. We could look at 14 homes. They could put in an offer, ask for closing costs. They could work together, and we could close happily. That has not been the case the last couple of years. The highest buyer fatigue I've ever seen.
I thought, how about you've seen a lot from LA or California
yeah.
people moving in here buying houses. But how that's, how is that going on in Vegas right now?
It's definitely still going on. There's a lot of people relocating from California coming here. We don't have any state income tax, which is great. Our cost of living is a lot lower than California. But they have the cash that's coming in that really hurts anybody that's trying to get FHA financing, or the single mom with 4 kids that wants to use down payment assistance to buy a house. Hasn't been a thing. That's been very hard for someone like that, or any type of entry level, average person. Very difficult for them to find a home with them competing with those cash buyers from California, because they can sell their little tiny 800, 900 square foot house for $1.5 million, or, $2 million, come over here, spend $500,000 on a big, huge house comparatively,
Yes.
and just completely outbeat our locals. And
Yes, it's just crazy that those people from, I don't know, but I'm not gonna. I cannot take side. But anyways, do you have any question before I go to my next question? I have so many questions.
Do you think the market trend is going to continue to add more houses? Do you think our new houses, is that part changing at all?
yes. So, number one, I do believe we're going to continue to see more inventory coming on. Where I tend to like it is about 2 to 3 months worth of inventory. I feel like that's a really good spot to be in. So in the way that the market looks at it is, if it's under 6 months of inventory, it's a seller's market. If it's at 6 months of inventory, it's called a balanced market. And if it's over 6 months of inventory, it's a buyer's market. Now, when we get over 6 months and we're in like an extreme buyer's market like that, that's not the best. That's what we're going into.
When has that happened?
It's
coming in.
yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah,
And it's
in
coming
my time-
again.
It might be. That would be a little scary. I like about 2 months, 2 to 3 months.
I know any of you probably can explain this. So the interest rates that the Feds just raised is the interest rates for mostly on real estate, correct? Or just everything?
No, that's banks borrowing
It's
money.
banks
Okay.
But that trickles down.
to interest rates.
Right. If the bank is being charged a higher rate, then they pass that on. So the number has gone up at your local lender that you talked to a month ago. If you go talk to him now, he's going to have a different number. It's about percent to 2.5 difference.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
about 5 and 6% on house prices right now.
Where it was
But-
below 4.
Yeah, 3
yeah.
and 4. So, but I want to talk about something really quick. I just did a TikTok on this yesterday. Is that there is still the possibility of finding properties that have the 2 and 3% interest rates, and how that's done is with something called an assumable loan. So what happens is, if you find a house, and I actually have the ability to find homes that have assumable loans, if we find that house, you can assume their loan with that 2.75 interest rate with their terms and take over that loan, and you won't have to get this 5 and 6% interest rate. So those are coming back.
Oh.
So these are sellers that are in a bad financial spot and just need to get out from under it?
They might not be in a bad financial spot, but it makes them more
Or
attractive.
Forced to move for a job or something?
They might be forced to move. They might be upsizing, downsizing. There's so many
Right.
reasons why people still have to move regardless. So if they have to, like, one that just happened the other day is a VA buyer. His interest rate was 2.75. Another VA buyer came along and is assuming his loan for 2.75. Boom, happy
So
campers.
how can you find this?
So I have the strategies on how to identify those properties within our MLS. So if someone's interested in that, then we'll do the extra steps to figure it out. So those are going to become a lot more popular, and a lot of people don't know about them because lenders aren't going to talk about it because
they want to let them pay the higher interest.
Right, because a lender's not going to be involved with an assumable loan. It's going to be directly between the buyer, the seller, and the bank that's currently involved on that loan.
Oh.
And so what the other benefit is the closing costs are going to be a
You only
lot
have
lower.
half as much, right?
Yeah, and no
Yeah,
appraisal.
it's just like you're taking over. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is the prices of housing going down? So I can.
We're
buy?
seeing several price reductions. So what I'm seeing, what I'm predicting, and what I'm seeing right now is we've been at this high growth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're coming to the plateau part right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're at this point where sellers are going to have to start coming to reality. Oh, we're not on this huge boom.
Anymore.
We're not in control. We can't just ask anything we want. We're not going to get all this money over. But it's going to take a little bit of time for them to really take this in. And this is the time that's really hard for us as brokers and real estate agents is because they think that we're trying to get them to price their house lower or to not try to get them the most amount, but we're trying to actually help sell their house and we know what the market is. So it's going to take a little time for them to get it. And then I think it's going to come down a little bit. How much, we don't know yet. It depends because there's still a lot of buyer demand. There is still a lot of buyer demand. And we are actually about 6 million homes shortage from the recession.
Wow.
So we have a different issue, underlining issue going on still with our inventory issue. So in the general grand scheme of things, we still have a lot of buyer demand, but it's reduced a lot from interest rates going up, which I think is a good thing. I mean, we could not sustain that market that we were in.
Well, I'm just gonna wait until it's $25,000 for 3 bedrooms.
That would be amazing. And
I
you
don't
had
know.
asked about the new construction.
Yes.
So new construction is coming along much better. So during the buyer frenzy, there were lots of builders that were like, "Oh, you have a buyer that wants to build in my community, Mr. and Mrs. Realtor? Oh, I don't think we're gonna pay you anything." Or, "Oh, we might pay you $500." Or whatever the case may be. So they were limiting our income to go to new communities. Now their tone is changing. Now we're seeing incentives. Now they're willing to buy down points for the buyers. Now they're willing to pay us our commissions.
Wow.
The other thing that's true is buyer agent incentives that are now coming back. So listing agents are now, I just saw like 3 of them within the last couple days. Bring me an offer, buyer's agent gets a $2,000 bonus. We haven't seen these in months, years, like a couple years. So these are very, very, very good signs that things are turning and shifting, and I'm a huge advocate for it.
Wow. Have you seen that new community by 215 Lake Mead that reserve something?
KB, is that a
No.
KB property?
I have no clue. You know,
KB
by Lake
owns?
Mead by N215.
Lake
There's a lot over
Mead,
there.
yeah.
There is a brand new one in there
lot.
that I haven't known, and then I went there and I'm like, oh, there's a new
On the
community.
way to Red Rock, after the highway. There's a bunch of new.
Yeah,
communities.
there's a lot.
and you see all this by that area. There's a lot of house construction, like literally like. I'm like, oh, I thought we were going to recession. What are these?
Oh yeah, no, we need homes. We need homes. We need more builders. We need more communities. We're far underserved in inventory.
The city of Vegas, though, it's like an island. Only we're in the middle of the desert instead of the middle of the ocean. There's still a limited amount of property that's inhabitable. You know, you have to put in everything. So, like to the west, northwest, we've grown against the mountain.
Yep.
You can't go any further that way. There's a mountain there.
Yep. And then there's the BLM land that is surrounding us as well. So we only have so much. They would have to open
Right.
it up for sale, the government to be able to expand. Yeah, we are kind of like on an island in the desert.
And yeah, the federal government owns like 70% of Nevada.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's the land's bare and vacant, but not available.
Right.
Wow. Let's talk about different types of buildings. I actually have a friend. I should have actually invited him. He's an engineer, and we were talking about these buildings. You seen those houses in one community where they have like probably you can reach out to their other window. How
Ugh.
those are built in? How did they actually approve those? You know what I mean? How?
That's
Yeah.
lot line, yeah.
Are those houses are cheaper than the regular?
Yes, because you have less
You have less
property.
land, yeah. It's they kind of fall under kind of like the more green, sustainable kind of housing. Use less land, like pack people in more walking and more community kind of feel. Some people like it, and that don't want to have anything to do with landscaping, and they
Right, it's starter homes for young kids.
Yep.
Like it more of a garden home, they call those.
Yeah.
And then the retirees like
Right.
them too because they're tired of cleaning a 4-bedroom house that the kids have been gone for 25 years.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. Well, Serena, you have a lot of secrets.
Yes.
Yeah, and one of his secrets, he actually wrote a book about the
You
secret.
can't tell people's secrets.
Well, we're gonna tell.
It's not
her,
if she wrote that's not a secret. How is that a secret?
her book. Where's you
It's
have it
out.
there. We're gonna talk about the first one,
those
selling secrets.
I see what you're doing
Yeah.
with the words there.
Yes. Well, anyway, selling secrets. You see the book right on. I believe it's right here. No, it's right here. The book is
Oh, you got
right
it
here.
up.
Yes.
You got it right on the
the
screen.
screen right now, selling secrets. So Serena is an author of different, I think, 4 books. 4 books. She wrote 4 books. So let's talk about.
And Maria has read 4 books.
That's the thing is I don't
So
read.
there's balance.
They just tell me. So now she's gonna tell me what's in that book.
So she won't have to read it.
Well, yeah, I think what's best of all is the reason for a book is for people that like to read. And some people like to consume content by video, some people like to consume by reading. But ultimately, the book is full of so many tools and techniques and tactics on how to get the most for your home as a seller. There are several things that some people think that they want to do to their house that's going to get them more money that actually isn't at all. And they won't
The
like
above ground swimming pool is
I was
number
just
1 on the list.
Yeah, right.
Don't
Right.
do it.
Yeah. Absolutely. We talk a lot about home improvements, what to do, what not to do, what's going to get you the most ROI. I'm a huge advocate for spending your money wisely and getting the most amount that you can for your property. We talk about staging, we talk about presentation, decluttering, getting rid of your personal items on the wall. And what's great is when someone's working with me, they get all of my knowledge that's inside of my head. I've been doing this for years and years and years, and I come and actually do it hands-on with you. Hands-on. So we got lots of tools, lots of techniques, but I don't share all my secrets.
No,
you got to
no,
actually reach out to me and let me take you to coffee and we'll chat
I think
more.
I'm gonna recertify for real estate now.
The above ground pool was from me. So.
So you mean that this book is not? I thought it's selling secrets. I thought it's for the sellers. So it is. It's for the realtors. No, it's for the
This
owners.
is sellers, but the buyers need this information too to know what they're looking at.
Yeah, and I have a buyer's based book as well. Yeah,
Oh,
I
so
do.
you
Yeah.
So you didn't write only 4 books. You wrote more than 4 books.
Yeah, I
You're a busy
I
woman.
circulate them
How
on
do you
based on
how do
what
you
I do.
maintain your beauty, your talent, your brain,
Well, it's
and
about
your
working
aura
smart.
and personality together, all in one?
Somehow I was just very blessed, I guess. My whole life has been in marketing and advertising. My degrees in PR, my second degrees in HR, business management. I owned a magazine. I've owned a software development company. So it's just what I've been doing. And then I would say it's hiring the right people and getting the right team. These books would not have been accomplished without hiring the right team and making it happen. It honestly ended up being a very
I want
easy...
to partner with this woman.
Yes.
I think I need this woman.
Let's do it.
So selling secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So what next? What book do you want to talk about next?
We
I have
could
all in
talk
my-
about...
Well, we covered the
whatever one you
divorce. We covered.
Did we cover the divorce?
We
yeah,
talked a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about when you're going through a divorce, that can be one of the hardest times of people's
And
lives.
is this from personal experience as well,
Oh, I've helped a lot of people going through divorce. Yes.
but not your own?
We were very amicable. We figured everything out, and so my ex and I, we didn't have a bad divorce, thankfully. But I've helped a lot of people in real estate that have had, including like they had restraining orders against each other. They couldn't even be in the same building at the same
Right.
time.
Right.
But I found that I actually I work really well in those situations and making both parties feel heard and coming together. It can be very difficult though, because sometimes there's a lot of revenge and there's
No.
Well, that's
more
a
issues.
revenge. I already talk about the revenge to me, and I'm like, I'm moving out. You keep on drinking, I'm moving out. And it's like, all right, I'm taking away without telling you. That's
Yeah.
the revenge. I'm like, I should have filed a divorce, not you. So I could have I could have gotten the what do you call that? The retirement, the pension.
50% of everything from date of marriage to
I
date
was
of
like,
divorce.
dang it.
Oh,
Anyways, no.
yeah,
But that,
you
no,
might
I
need to
don't
talk to
even.
an attorney.
You know when the good thing is when I found out that I'm divorced. I think it's more kind of like, who's
It was a relief.
yes,
Yeah,
So
that-
yeah, I'm not bitter at all. But anyway, so let's get back to your book because it's right here. It's really funny that Chris was like looking at me. I am there's
Is it under your?
yes, and there,
She's doing,
the book is right.
she's the Price is Right girl, bringing attention to our prize.
That's hilarious.
This is the book right here.
So this book is really great for like paralegals, attorneys that deal with divorce. I would love to connect with more people in that industry to be able to supply them with some of my books, to be able to hand them out. I want to be able to help more people through that process. It takes a lot of compassion, a lot of empathy, and a lot of patience.
Nice.
Only
yeah.
so many types of people can do it.
No, it really does. And as a paralegal, I didn't have those three qualities at all. I was a very hard, callous person until I was in sales. I had a sales job. I
Yeah.
was a sales manager. I owned companies, lit support companies. And first talking to these people, I'm like, they're venting.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
was very hard for me at first to listen. But it taught me to be a better listener. Now these people are friends of mine. They're like, I can't believe how nice you were to me during my divorce. I'm like, I was nice. I wasn't trying to be nice. I was just being me. But it's such an emotional time for both parties. And trying to sell a property. They don't want to do something just because the other person wants to do it that way. I'm not using her realtor.
Yep.
So if they're divorcing, they can use different realtors.
No, they have to agree on one or two. I mean, you can.
Or it gets appointed by the judge,
Right,
or
or
the
if
attorney will suggest one.
Yeah, if they can't decide, then the judge will say.
So
This
if they're divorced, so meaning if they're divorced, the other one cannot just sell the house, right?
Correct.
Okay. Shucks.
There's
No,
different-
you got hosed on that divorce, Maria. We'll get back to.
Okay.
That's a whole-
we need
that's
to
a
find
whole
you
show.
we need to find you an attorney over
That's
there.
a whole show
Yeah, that's-
unto itself.
So
She's done well.
That's
She
not good.
well, let's move on with the divorce. I move on, so let's move on.
Let's
from the
move
divorce
on and
book.
move forward.
Yes, tricks and tips and tricks.
Yes. Tips and tricks. That's the inherited properties one. So this one is all about selling your home when you get an inherited property.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring that one in, actually. I didn't have any with me.
I think I have it.
And so that's a
It's
whole
right there.
nother.
That's right there.
That's right there. That's a whole nother gamut. When you get a home that you inherited, some people don't even know what to do. Some of them, they just sit vacant.
Yeah.
They don't know the process, and so we can help with that. We also work with attorneys in that case as well. When they go into probate court, sometimes the living revocable trust wasn't done correctly. Now it's in probate, so we can help with that entire process. That's a much longer, extended process where we're having to work with the court system for them to determine who is going to be the heir of it, who's going to get the proceeds. Sometimes there's battles and disagreements between family members and siblings. So we know that whole thing inside and out as well.
Yep. I can imagine, because I used to work in the bank actually. I used to be a manager in the bank, and I see these people coming in with inherited properties, and they're like, I don't know what to do with it. I don't even want to deal with it.
Yeah.
So many people, like, they inherit a house and they're like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
No, and you'd be surprised how many families, brothers and sisters, are now hate each other like they're going through a divorce.
Yeah.
And the exact same issues come up between brothers and sisters and brothers, sisters. That I'm not using her realtor. She's a crook. I'm not using his realtor. He's a crook.
Oh yeah.
So
I
they've
can
also
see that.
got,
I think this is also comes into play where oh no, that is
Well, I've
a
done
living
some-
will. I'm talking about living
Right.
will, not
I've
the
done
one
some
died.
probate work as well,
Yeah.
and that's where
Similar
you
to
see it is the probate.
Yep.
Is that comes with the tips and tricks as well?
Yep, with probate court. Yeah, because if that's the other thing that I'm going to be doing a series on is educating and teaching people about how to properly set up a living revocable trust, how to make sure that their assets are put in the right way, so that if someone does pass away, it doesn't go to probate, it doesn't take months, sometimes years, and they can take $10, $20, $30,000 depending on how much that all ends up costing. So there's definitely ways to prevent some bad situations
She
from
is
happening.
so freaking smart.
Yeah, not having a will is bad.
No,
Yeah.
I'm in love with the smart people. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, be careful. I don't swing both
I'm
sides.
in love with smart people. I've never heard that phrase. It sounds like a
I'm
T-shirt.
in love with smart
really?
people.
We'll
I
get you a
like it.
T-shirt that says "I'm in love with smart people"
I like
with
that.
a smiley face. It is. Why
I
is
like-
that not already a catchphrase?
Oh, I don't know why. I'm in
It
love
should
with
be.
smart people. Okay, I'm
Don't
gonna use
steal
that.
it, America. That's
Stop
Maria's.
stealing my thing.
Maria, you're gonna have to trademark that.
All right, next one is the last one.
Is the home improvements.
The home improvements.
Home
yes.
improvements. Yeah, this one's a great book because, as I was mentioning before, some people think that they should do a massive rehaul, add a whole nother level to their house. They want to do these massive upgrades that they will never get the return on investment. And a lot of people think that remodels is dollar to dollar value on investment or greater, and that's not the case either. So in the book, I break it all down on how much you actually get back, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. If you are thinking about doing something, I have some additional thoughts to think through and due diligence. But best of all, just, give me a call and we can talk about it. And I also have contractors and I understand the appraisal process. So I want to help my sellers to do the best things to get them the most money without breaking the bank or losing money.
Well, let's give them your website and some
Yes.
contact information so people can get in touch with you. So what's your website?
Yes. So the website is royalrealty.co. I also have another website called royalrealtyvegas.com, and that one has a ton of downloads and relocation guides, and we do every single day we do updates on the market. So both of those are fantastic to check out. And then I'm on Instagram very regularly, serena.anderson.broker. And if you want to get a copy of the book, whether it's a physical copy or we have the ebook version, you can just shoot me a text message. My cell number is 406-661-2325, and we'll send you the link.
She's that amazing.
You're so sweet.
I'm just trying to keep my plants alive. This lady's buying and selling Las Vegas.
Anyways, any last words before we go?
Last words.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I want on my tombstone?
What?
I wanted to say, I told you I was sick.
Oh,
Those are my last words.
on my tombstone is I'm in love with smart people.
There you go.
I'm in love with smart.
See, that's called a callback, where you pull back the other joke and do it again. That's good.
Oh.
She's learning. She's got the callback.
I'm
in.
learning. And any
What do you want on
last
your
thoughts?
tombstone?
On my tombstone would say.
I don't know why we're talking about tombstone in a morning show.
That's all right. That's okay. We all gotta come
Because
to
it's
terms with our
lunchtime
death.
now.
I would say I lived my life with joy and happiness.
Who's Joy?
Me. But I do want to just say one last thing really quick.
Yes.
Is a lot of people don't know or understand that they can actually purchase a property with a stated income and no documentation programs. So a lot of people are like, "What? Mind blowing."
Also, I can
What do
buy
you-"
my. I have my company. I can buy my house now.
Well,
Yeah.
being self-employed, which both of us are,
Yep.
lenders.
I'm not buying a house with you.
What
so.
does that mean?
Yes, there is the whole self-employment side of things, and then there is the no income that goes off of your credit and the property. It's for investment properties, so it'd be the down payment and then the credit score. So a lot of people don't even know that this exists. They think that that was all the past from the last recession. It is still possible. So if you want to build your portfolio, you want to get rentals, you want to get an investment property, you want to fix and flip or do any of these types of things, give me a shout, because there are actually more options than you would ever even know.
I like that. But before, you just mentioned something that credit score.
Mm-hmm.
I believe credit score actually went higher. I meant, for you to be able to get a house,
Requirements
the
are higher?
requirement is higher for credit score. Can you give, a general?
A general is usually like 640. You usually want to be higher than a 640. And then what the caveat is it depends on the lender, because like VA for veterans, VA has no minimum requirement, but the bank or lender might.
Mm-hmm.
And that's for several different programs, but 640 is usually where you want to be with like that stated, the stated income or no doc. You're going to want to be in the 700s.
Oh, well, I'm actually in 615 now, so
Good.
I'm getting there. It just went high in a few months, actually.
Yeah, we do homebuyers classes all about how to increase your credit score. So
Yeah.
She needs
tools.
that class.
Yeah, there's a few things I could tell you that probably could just boost it really.
Oh yeah,
Even
I have
faster.
all those things. So
You have
yeah,
all of it?
I actually I did.
You don't know.
I did.
You
Those,
don't know it!
I did few of those to make it high. I was like 48 in few months ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because
Well,
I'm not gonna go into that. But now I'm like, I went and take a look, and I'm like, what are this,
Right.
and then I figure out. I'm like, now I gotta in 6 months. Actually, 6 months is my goal. I gotta be back in 700. So.
She can give you some help with
I
it.
can give you help. I'll give one quick tip right now for maybe viewers out there and for yourself possibly, is your rent isn't being reported to your credit bureaus, and there's actually a way to get your rent to get reported, and that's going to substantially increase your score because it's such a high amount and it's consistent.
I did
So
that.
there's
That's one of the things that I did.
Did you?
I'm like, what? I can connect this, and like, oh, my bank account, oh, my car payment, my insurance payment. Wow,
Great.
That's why I told you that, because I'm on time on all those things that I mentioned.
Good.
It's gonna go 700 in a few months.
Yes.
So
That helps a lot.
Yeah, go and reach out to Serena, because she's amazing. If you wanna buy a house, go. I think I found my realtor, honestly, because I'm buying a house. My goal is in a year, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
That's why I'm working so hard on my credit. So yeah.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Oh my God, thank
You can
Mom.
do it. You can
Me
do it.
too. Yeah, I want the high-rise condo here. So
Oh, I don't
We'll
like
talk.
the high rise. I want.
we're not moving in together, Maria.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I just said that. Damn it. got me back.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyways, any more, Serena?
Oh, I think that's
I think
good.
I'm gonna get this woman
What
every
a show, huh?
beautiful.
Man, so much information.
Yes.
You wanna close out?
Thank you for coming to Rise and Shine on this beautiful Friday morning, mid-morning, early afternoon. My name's Chris Cook. This is my co-host, Maria. Our guest here, Serena Anderson, was full of information. We had a great time. Thanks for coming out. We'll be back next Friday with a new guest and more content. Say goodbye, Maria.
Bye.